afraid to admit when you do not know something. I meet a lot of people who are terrified to admit that they do not know something. We all are like that a little bit, right? I get kind of nervous if I might look stupid for not knowing something, but then I calm down and realize if I don't know it, I don't know it. It's fine if I don't know it. It's that expectation of perfection. The expectation of perfection causes so many behavioral problems. Behavior problems are caused by this expectation of perfection, not only expecting others to be perfect, but expecting yourself to be perfect. It's delusional to think that you're supposed to know everything there is to know in life. And some people seem like they literally think that they're supposed to be omniscient. I love those birds. They have the cutest little chirp. You know anyone like this? They're terrified to admit they do not know something, and it comes out as anger, and they start insulting you. Right? I know, Birdie. I know. It comes out as anger, and they start insulting you, like you're the one with the problem because they don't know this certain thing. Because it's a defense mechanism. I don't know, so that means you're stupid. Because they are terrified of looking stupid. So it's another emotional immaturity thing. It's another really annoying thing to deal with. But you just have to, don't take it personally. Just realize they're just getting defensive because they're afraid of looking stupid. So they're trying to discredit me now for their lack of knowledge. It's okay if you don't know something. Nobody is going to know everything. There are a lot of things that you know that other people don't. There are also a lot of things that other people know that you don't. That's life. That is life. You cannot. It is physiologically, this living in La La Land magic carpet world people live in. It defies the laws of physical law. Off magic carpet. This is substance use. Substance use makes people delusional. You have to get sober. Get out of all your delusions. You are not perfect. Other people are not going to be perfect for you. You cannot. It's okay if you don't know something. It is impossible for one to know everything. No one is omniscient. Omniscient means you know everything there is to know. There is no such person. People will like you and respect you a lot more if you don't go around with this I know everything, and if I don't know it, that must mean that you're dumb attitude. That's gonna repel a lot of people. Nobody likes some know-it-all, and then you're gonna start assassinating my character just because you don't know. Nobody wants to be around a person like that. You gotta calm down. I'm guilty of doing it too sometimes. But if it's a pattern of your behavior, to insult people if you don't know something, because you're all offended and afraid of looking stupid. It's okay if you don't know. Practice. Think of a topic you don't know about, you have never read about anything. I don't know how you teach yourself how to chill. You gotta practice being okay with not knowing, however you need to do that. Practice being okay with not knowing something. Have a conversation with a specialist in something, and just listen and learn. Just listen and learn. Okay? Practice, and open your ear. Yes, you can ask questions to learn. Listen and learn. Realize that you can learn and it's okay to learn. You know more than me. Teach me what you know. Everything is not, and again, the competitive. The expectation of perfection and the competitiveness. It all stems from insecurity. It all stems from insecurity. So how do you build security? Sober. You gotta get sober first. Diet and sobriety. Diet and sobriety are the foundations of self-security, however you want to say it. High self-esteem, self-confidence. Plant-based diet and sobriety are required. Otherwise, you're going to be walking around with all this guilt. I ate a bunch of junk today. I got drunk today. I treated my body like a dumpster today. That's why I'm in a bad mood. Because you're treating yourself like a dumpster. And you hate yourself. You hate yourself, you feel guilty. You don't feel good. You don't feel your best. I know, Brady. You don't feel your best. You don't look your best. You're walking around with this guilt. And that guilt is going to come out as rage to others. I've been through it too. I'm not perfect. That's why I know. I know exactly how it is because I've done it. That's what teaches you. But you're not going to learn if you're all intoxicated and fizzed out. And in some kind of crash from all a junky diet. It all begins with how you're treating your body. That's how you build self-confidence and pride in yourself. Beginning with how you're treating your body. Physical health is not very widely promoted. Quite the opposite is promoted. So, I know it's hard. You gotta break a bunch of old patterns. I'm still breaking my old patterns and habits. You gotta break everything you grew up with, you were raised on. You gotta change it. It's a molting. And that's how your self-confidence builds. And you're not so insecure. And you're fine with admitting you don't know. Teach me. Let me just listen and teach me. If I have questions, I have questions. To learn. Not to display your omniscience. Because it is fiction. Practice being okay with not knowing. And that is where all of the insecurity will start to disappear. Don't be so defensive and insult people just because you don't know something. So, try eating better. Drinking more water. Less fountain drinks, more water. Exercise. It is not trivial stuff. It is gradually bringing more and more brushed away as trivial stuff. When it's actually vital. It's vital. It is vital, not trivial. We need to get rid of all this insecurity and start treating each other better.